Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the content. If you are, ding! There's a new one for you. Right, I'm going to get cracking straight away. Welcome back. Hope you're all doing really well. Now let's get our asses to Brighouse in the next clip. Welcome to Brighouse. I've just walked past the car park. All the cars are parked there. And I've seen my car, which means I don't have to wait. So I'm off to get the keys, and I'll see you in a minute. Got the keys. 2 keys. One looks like it's been cut, though, because it's not even a proper Peugeot key. JMA. So, yeah, we'll find if we don't get run over by this lunatic BCA driver. I've seen it from the road anyway, so we'll go have a look. It's a little one. I don't like them. I keep saying this when I buy them, but they are good sellers. I've never had one longer than probably maybe 2 weeks, something like that. The price to sell, the small little things, and this one is a grade 2. So I can see it, and I'm going to spin you around. I mean, the wheel trims are horrendous, but luckily I've got some back stock of these things. Yeah, I've got a full set, and I've also got Peugeot centres for them. So, in fact, I'm going to spin you around. There's 3 Peugeots in a row. See if you can guess which one mine is. Peugeot number 1. This one's foul. Not that one. Peugeot number 2. No. Yeah, we have a winner. A little shitter. Wonder if that's from my car. We'll find out in a second. But yeah, grade 2. They said there was a little bit of a scuff on the back bumper. Just there, look. But listen, it's an 08 plate. It is what it is. Manchester B. And then the other thing that on the report was this here. But again, I think it's just surface, so that might polish out. So we'll have to see. There's a little bit there that wasn't on the report. But again, listen, this car's 17 years old. Headlights need a buff. Yeah. From the outset, it doesn't look too bad. There's a little secret that this car's got, which I'll tell you on the way back. But what I will tell you is the mileage. And that is part of the secret. The mileage, 32,000 miles from new. And if you think, 2008, what were you doing in 2008? Well, that number plate, when it says MJ, it always reminds me of Michael Jackson. And I was getting married in 2009 in Jamaica when Michael Jackson died. So this is a year before that. Long time ago. Jesus, that means I've been married 16 years. Wow. Congratulations to my wife. Anyway, I'll do all my checks and I'll get in the car and I'll catch you on the way. Right, we're in the little beast. It looks like John, the last owner of this car, had a dirty head. But it's not that bad in the car. It looks worse on camera. So it's driving okay. There's no knocks, no bangs. Woohoo! However, the clutch is quite high, but they are quite high on these cars. I've got some knob jockey up my arse. Look, pulls out of a junction. I think what I've got to do as well is remember, just when I'm driving, just to remain calm, because at times I've got right agitated with various people. I won't class it as road rage, but I'd class it as me getting irritated by the smallest of things. So I've decided my New Year's resolution in July is to chill out. Let life pass a little bit. So I've decided to do that. Definitely when I'm driving. There's a little bit of a knock actually here, but it's because, can you hear that they're knocking now? And now not. This thing's loose. There's me revving, look, because the clutch is quite high. I'm pretty sure, though, these clutches are adjustable, so I'll have to have a look at that. There's definitely something knocking on this side here. It's literally just a bit of trim that I've got to sort out. But yeah, it's just a bit of trim on the vibration. This junction I'm about to get out of, let's see how, I've got, this car's even got a rev counter. So let's see if you can guess how many revs I use to get out of this junction, because it's horrible junction in a little car like this. Definitely a car that I don't know very well either. So you've got to, that is doing my nutting. There you go, look, put my hand on it and it stops. So, bit of sellotape. Think that'll do us. Right, after this one. Let's go. Got past 2,000 there. Oh, I think I made the wheel spin like a bloody Asbo. Yeah, I actually don't like these cars. I've said it before. And of the variation of the three, whether it's the Igo, the C1 or the Peugeot 107, the Peugeot 107 is definitely the cheaper one to buy and to sell. And they're the ones I've had the most of. But yeah, I've been pretty successful with them. They are noisy. Yeah, noisy little 3-pot engines, as my last customer called it. So, why is this little car special? 32,000 miles from new in 17 years, I think can be classed as special. The hidden secret it's got is the mileage correct? So if you look at, if you're a geek like me and you check MOT histories, check this one now. I'm going to pause for a while you get up Vehicle Smart or you get up Vehicle Score, whichever one you use, and you put in the reg, which I can't remember it, so you'll have to look at the earlier part of the video. Yeah, it feels all right. Yeah, have a look, and I'll pause it there.
A few minutes later.
Right, so I'll recommence the video after I've that short pause. Do you like my £2 Temu hat, by the way? Snap on. £2. Bargain. Anyway, you've now done that research, and if you haven't, I'll tell you. There's 2 mileage discrepancies on this car. The first mileage discrepancy was in 2024. No, 3. The second to last MOT. The MOT inspector, the mechanic, whatever you want to call him, MOT tester, he decided not to put any mileage in. So it says it's got 0 mileage. Obviously, it's corrected it on the last MOT, back to 32, as it is now. And then the other one was in 2018. It went from 9,000 miles up to 70,000. I think that MOT tester was supposed to put 10,000, because then the year after it goes right back down to 11 or 12, something like that. So there's 2 mileage discrepancies. One being fairly major because it added 60,000 miles on, which is obviously not great from a customer point of view. However, I was pretty confident that I could explain, if anyone had any problems with it, I could really clearly demonstrate and explain that the MOT tester was a bit of a nugget on 2 occasions. So yeah, that's really easy to explain. It's even better than that, because I've just found a piece of paper that states that it's a declaration from the place where it was MOT'd, stating, to who this may concern, this was an inaccuracy on our behalf and it's nothing to do with the car. Oh, that's gold dust. So just backs up my theory of what it was. Really, really good. So yeah, that's now not a problem with this car. The other thing was, I've talked about a parcel shelf before, and I love giving a customer a parcel shelf. This car came with no parcel shelf. Well, it was bought with no parcel shelf, but it's come with a parcel shelf. It's under the mats in the boot, so I'm happy with that as well. Listen, it's driving pretty well. We're at 60 now, going into 50 zone, so we'll just we'll hit that brake pedal. The other paperwork it's come with, it's got I think it's got 10 stamps. I need to count them, but it looks about 10 or 12. I'll let you know at a later date exactly what that is, but for a 32,000 mile car, even though I get it, it's 17 years, it's still decent. It's still good enough. I would class that as full service history from a mileage point of view. So yeah, happy with that as well. It's also got a couple of receipts. So I had a full exhaust system in 2023. It's not got a leather book pack with it. Well, I've not found one yet anyway, but I have got some stuff at home that I can make into a makeshift one, so I'll show you that when I've done it. It's just a plastic wallet basically. I've got a couple of spare leather ones from somewhere. Don't know whether a couple were ruined. In fact, that's what happened. Yeah, a couple were ruined and I bought some, so I've got a couple of spares, but I don't think I've got a Peugeot spare. But I'd rather give them like a damaged one rather than none. But like I said, I've got a couple of these plastic wallets, so it should do the trick. Should do the trick. So, right, I'm gonna head off now because I'm either gonna need to put the aircon on, which is super cold, or I need to open this window because I am currently melting. And either one of them is gonna make too much noise for your video, for you to continue to enjoy the dulcet tones of a Yorkshireman. So I'll see you when we're home. Peace. All right. There's the finished product. Obviously that needs to go over there, but I need to drive it to get the pictures. Seats haven't come out as well as I wanted, but to be honest with you, I've not even got the vac out, so the wet vac. So I might do that, but I'll get pictures first. All that's wet because I've been scrubbing the worst bits. Yeah, listen, 17 years old, remember? Oh, found this as well. I'm going to tell you something in a minute that might shock you, because you know how much I love cleaning cars. So I've cleaned the main bits of there, but look what I found. I think where I've cleaned it, I've probably rubbed some off, but timing belt's been done. Well, it's got a sticker, so there's no paperwork for it though. So I'm taking that as it's being done at some point. But yeah, right. Oh, I've took all the wheel trims off because they were horrendous. I've got some new ones to put on in a second. So the bit that I'm going to tell you about now, I'm not going to wash this car. I'm just going to give it a quick spray. So yeah, I'll show you the pictures in a second. Not going to wash it. What about that? So can you believe I haven't actually washed that? It's come up pretty good, right? I mean, they help, don't they? The new, not a massive fan of them, but I just had them one spare in the garage, so yeah, it's come up really well. Right, let me show you what I've used. I bought this stuff for the Mini, so because I wanted to try and not keep much water on the Mini when washing it. So I used some of this waterless wash and wax. You just spray it on and it takes all the particles off and you wipe it down. It's not ideal, and I wouldn't necessarily use that on like my cars. I mean, when I was using it on the Mini was really clean. It was just like a once over, so it wouldn't scratch it or anything. But on this one, if I'm honest, I'm quite ashamed to say the paintwork was actually quite bad. Hold on, I'll spin you around. Not bad, but bad enough to be a bit grainy. So look at me, I'm absolutely filthy. So yeah, not what I'd normally do, but I'm time conscious tonight, and I wanted to see if I could put a car up for sale without washing it. Now maybe that's a little bit of a, because I have washed it, but I've not washed it. You know what I mean? Right, I'll see you in the next clip. In fact, I don't think I've showed you service history yet. Right, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put this phone down where it normally goes. And, also, I'm going to announce the winner of this shirt at the end of this video. So stay tuned. 2 keys. That's what I meant when I was saying at the beginning of the video. Looks like it's a replacement key. Don't have a book pack, like I said, so I've just got one of these. And service history, it's 10 stamps. So we've got it's all in the wrong order again, though. They always do that, don't they? Or they seem to. We've got one at 2,000 miles, 5,000 miles, 9,000, 16,000. 24, 25, 26, 27, 29 and 30. So pretty good. And then we found that sticker as well for the cam belt. So it's not in there, but it's the same. I've checked it and it's the same. It's a stamp that's got the same details on. So I can't remember which one it was. I think it was that one, which was like, looks like it's some sort of mobile mechanic. And then this was, guess which garage did this? I'm not actually going to tell you. I might tell you. Put it in the comments. Which chain of garages, national chain, who do MOTs and servicing and free health checks, put in the comments who you think this garage is from. So it's a little letter. To who it may concern, I am confirming that the vehicle, Peugeot 107 reg plate, was presented for an MOT on the 3rd of the 2nd, 2018, and the mileage was incorrectly input. I can confirm this is a typing error on behalf of the MOT tester at this time. This was rectified immediately after it was noticed, which it was. So on the MOT checker, there's 2 MOTs for the same day, and it goes minus 70 and plus 70, or minus 60 plus 60. I can assure you this is not a mileage discrepancy, it's a genuine error. Lovely. Yeah, you'll have to put in the comments who you think that garage is. It was one in Leeds. We'll leave it at that. Okay, on to the next clip. So here's the finished product. I had to show you this just because obviously I did very little prep on it. And look how shiny it is. Just from one coat of that turtle wax, wash and wax, waterless stuff. And it's done that. I did actually, tell a lie, I added on some detail spray on top just to give it a real pop. But yeah, really happy with how that's turned out. Let me know what you think in the comments. And it's out of here! Yeah, that one did not take too long at all. In the end, because I thought the clutch was a little high, it is adjustable, but I didn't adjust it. And I put it up for 1995. Yeah, so 32,000 miles, 1995. The nearest kind of spec and everything to it, a similar kind of miles, but a little bit more, was 2.2, and there was a couple for like 2.5. I think that's too much. And like I said, I want to give people a great deal. So I had a bit in it. So 1195 is what it was sold for a first-time car, believe it or not. Yeah, so yeah, first-time driver. Came with mummy. And it was all good. It was fairly nondescript, really. There's not really much to tell you about it at all. Pretty boring transaction, pretty boring test drive, boring car, let's be really honest. But I do keep buying them because they sell pretty quick. So, on to the interesting bits of who's won the t-shirt. This t-shirt. And before I say that, please don't be sad. Please don't be disheartened. Yeah. Because I've just ordered some of my own t-shirts. So I don't know if I should spoil it or not, but it's a little logo here and it says a slogan here and a slogan here. I think you're going to like them. So hopefully, they might take a while to get here, to be fair. But once they get here, then I'll definitely not raffle off, sorry, I'm not doing no raffles. I'll do some giveaways with them. Yeah, so don't be disheartened, there's more coming. And I mean, would you rather a Gas Monkey t-shirt or a Cars on My Drive t-shirt? I know which one I'd prefer. And it'll be this one! Right, so, what I did say is that I'd pick it randomly out of the hat. I've decided not to do that because there was one comment that I just thought was really clever, and I thought it was good, it was funny, and it went something along the lines of, I didn't, and the reason why I'm giving this is not because of what he said first. He said, because I didn't win the detailing products, this is not the reason why he's won the t-shirt, it's the next line. The next line was, so I am commenting on this video to try and win the t-shirt. And I thought that was pretty class. I thought it was very clever. So yeah, I didn't bother randomly picking out the hat because that was the comment. So Paul Gilliland, I think is the correct way of saying your surname. Drop me an email with your address and I'll send this t-shirt out to you. So well done, mate. Hopefully it's a large. Hope you're not a big lad, because it's not the biggest of t-shirts for a large. But hope you enjoy it anyway, pal. And thank you as well, because you have been commenting from the start. So so there's another reason for you. So well done and thank you. So yeah, keep on commenting, keep on subscribing. At time of recording, we are on 1224, so we're moving forward slightly. So if you can hit that button and do a ting, that would be marvelous. I might just carry on getting you to comment ting. Do me a favour. If you're watching this, comment, because the comments will help propel the channel. So comment ting or comment no knocks, no bangs. Might be a clue for the t-shirts. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.